Ayla Kaleido. She's strong, cute, fun to play, and perfect in every way. Best of all, she's the main damage dealer of the Ice team for almost an entire year. And yet, you probably shouldn't pull her. Let's take a step back. Ayla Kaleido is an amplifier, meaning she can buff and heal her party members. But don't write her off as just support. Ayla can outdamage both Ice Attacker Lucia Plume and Ice Tank Chrome Glory at equal investment, making her an absolute powerhouse and crucial to the Ice team. For the meta Ice team, she replaces Wanchu Hypnos and is best joined by Plume and Glory. If you don't have them, Bombinata Vitrum and Ayla Brilliance will do in a pinch. Or Zhang Yu, I guess, but Brilliance is actually preferable to him if you don't have his 6-star weapon. But no matter who you group her with, Kaleido is the highest ice damage dealer and well worth the investment.
Do you understand the essence of Aylaism yet?
Around November 2024, Chu Shukra will eventually replace Plume and take the crown of best ice damage dealer and dominate the field. But you'll still want Ayla Kaleido because she can buff Chu to be even stronger. This means Ayla Kaleido has great longevity, being meta until at least 2025. It's worth mentioning that Kaleido is also the most consumer-friendly Gen 2 construct because her entire kit can be accessed at just SS rank with her signature cub. Considering many constructs have good features locked behind SS3 and beyond, or require the signature weapon, Ayla's affordable kit is a welcome change. Kaleido's basic rotation boils down to this. Swap from your tank to Ayla, and immediately hold basic attack to trigger her core passive, this splashy, zippy move. Doing so will give her 2 pigments on her core gauge if she's at SS rank. Follow this up with a 3-ping and hold basic attack again to get 3 pigments total. Then, use her signature move, which expands her domain. Her orbs will be rearranged into 3 pings, and Ayla can zip around in her glaive like a witch on a broomstick. Use this time to spam 3 pings, then tap the signature move again to nuke the arena. Ayla will also leave her autograph on the ground, which can heal her and her team members. The more 3 pings she does in her domain, the more damage she'll do during her final signature move. The maximum amount of damage requires 5 3-pings, so make sure she has plenty of orbs. After she nukes the arena, swap out to your attacker. Ayla's Amplifier class skill will give whoever you swap to a big damage buff for 10 seconds, making her a valuable asset. And of course, we have to mention Ayla's cub. This little squid can pull enemies together, making her a great asset on any team, even if you don't have Kaleido. But when paired with Ayla, it groups enemies during certain attacks, as well as increases the damage of her moves. Ayla's cub is so useful that it's considered one of the highest priority cubs in the game, right alongside Crimson Weave's cub. So, if you've been saving cub tickets from Norman Revival Plan, now might be a good time to spend them. So, enough about how Kaleido is powerful and fun to use, let's talk about how to obtain her. As with every new S-rank character, you can pull for Kaleido on the themed construct banner. During her debut, she's guaranteed within 60 pulls or 50,000 BC. However, there is another way to get her, which is through a new permanent feature added to the dorm. Finally, there's a proper use for this thing. Similar to the way dorm tours work, you can dispatch your chibi constructs to find items for you. One of the items is this triangle currency here. Once you have enough of these Doritos, you can trade them in for 50 Ayla Kaleido Inverse Shards, exactly the number you need to unlock her. Now, this method does require patience, but you can take as much time as you need and rest easy knowing that you can get Ayla Kaleido without having to jeopardize your BC plans or losing your hair slogging through high difficulty content. Players of any skill level can do dorm dispatch missions, and in the future, Elisa can be earned the same way. We should also mention that Ayla Kaleido's Inverse Shards will be added to the trade voucher shop. That means even free-to-play players can eventually get her to triple S rank given enough time, and we definitely recommend doing so. Evolving her to triple S rank will improve how much she buffs her allies when they are switched in after her. But wait, there's more! Kaleido also releases with this cute alternate coating complete with somewhat eccentric shades. This coating costs 68 rainbow cards on debut, or you can wait and get it for 49 blueprints after the patch ends. That's free if you've been saving them up. But if you're a spender, you might be interested in this coating, a retro gaming inspired look complete with sticker decals and bunny feet. It likely comes out around October 2024 and costs 168 RC, plus a little more for the Minecraft weapon. So, should you pull Ayla Kaleido, the best character in the game? Well, as we just explained, you don't have to. Ayla can be obtained entirely for free using dorm dispatch missions. If you are a free-to-play player, we strongly recommend obtaining Kaleido through this method since it saves so much BC. Since the dorm dispatch feature is permanent, you can take as much time as you need to unlock her, and then use Phantom Pain Scars and trade vouchers to evolve her all the way to SSS rank totally free. In addition, this means that players who begin late will still be able to acquire Ayla easily. Using this method means you can save your BC for other future characters such as Lucia Crimson Weave, who comes out directly after Ayla's patch, or maybe you want to save for something more frivolous, like Bianca Stigmata's Snow Petals coating, which can be bought with BC, but it's a lot of BC. I should also note that the Wishing Banner may make a comeback this patch, and it allows you to pull old S ranks at 100% rate. This is a great deal for new and returning players, but it will eat up a lot of BC, so plan carefully if you want to take advantage of it. So, don't pull for Kaleido and instead get her through the dorm missions if you're free to play, you're watching this in the future and you missed her debut patch, you're saving for something else, such as a future construct like Lucia Crimson Weave, or an older construct of the Wishing Banner. And lastly, don't pull for Kaleido if you're planning on spending BC on Bianca's upcoming Snow Petals coating. All that said, if you are a spender, and perhaps a bit impatient, there actually are some benefits to pulling her the old-fashioned way. Therefore, you might want to pull Kaleido from the banner if you've got plenty of BC to burn for some reason. And if you do this, remember that Lucia Crimson Weave comes out right after Ayla, so only do this if you can afford them both. If you do pull her, you can use the free dorm shards for evolution instead of unlocking her. The 50 dorm shards will evolve her past SS rank, and then you can evolve her even further using inverse shards purchased with Phantom Pain Scars or trade vouchers. But other than the benefit of instant gratification, there isn't a strong argument to spend your BC on Kaleido, since even free-to-play players can get her to SSS rank given enough time. But either way, you definitely should add her to your roster, as well as check out this video where we break down everything there is to love about our future Gamer Girl coating.
Commandant, never say that to a lady.